Welcome inside everyone to finally a 911 ST. Today I'm joined by Brian. Brian is from Houston, Texas.
Correct.
And Brian recently picked up his brand new 911 ST. Thanks to this man here, we are finally getting the ST on the channel. So first of all, congratulations on your
Thank you.
new ST. You picked it up from Stuttgart.
Yep.
You flew over, picked it up from Stuttgart.
Yep.
Yesterday I was shooting some content from Brian, also known as Kills Bugs on Instagram. Brian has a super nice collection of Porsches at the moment. Which, do you want to go through quickly?
Yeah, we can go through quickly. So, starting with the oldest, we have the 993 Turbo, Rain of Red, and that's where the Kills Bugs ad and name comes from. Then we have the GT3 RS and Aubergine.
992.
Yep, 992. And that's CXX, PTS, all the fun toys on it. Then to match this car, we have a Gentian Blue Spider RS.
Yeah, that looks super nice.
And then with this car being Gentian Blue and the Heritage interior, and we play off of the Kills Bugs name.
Yes.
We have the 993 is obviously Kills Bugs on the license plate. The GT3.
This will have Kills.
This will have Kills Time on it.
Kills Time. That's it. This car is a time killer of the best form. And I mean, what a cool collection. Try not to stall it, which Brian will confirm does happen in this car.
Which is perfectly okay.
Yeah, that's a very positive point, because so I had a quick drive in this yesterday.
Yeah, well, 2 days ago.
2 days ago, so when I first met with Brian, we were shooting up in the Swiss Alps. He threw me the keys straight away, just went out for a very quick drive. And the first thing I noticed, the magic that is, well, the gearbox, the short gear ratios, the lightweight flywheel makes for me, the best driving experience I've ever had in a Porsche yet. And I honestly wasn't sure how much I was going to like. Obviously I was going to love this car, but would I be in a position where I say, okay, I can justify it over a regular touring? And it really is that special. Is it necessarily worth that amount of money? You know, probably nearly almost double, I mean on the market anyway, almost double than my 991.2 GT3 RS, which is crazy. That's another question. But it is, as I said, so far my best ever driving experience. And Brian has already run in the car, so over what, 1 week you've done 3,300 kilometers?
Yeah. This is day 8. So we properly made sure it was broken in so we could use all 9,000 RPM.
It's probably the highest mileage ST actually already. Right. The most addictive Porsche I'm yet to drive, 100%. As you said, kills time.
Oh yeah, it kills time fast. It is amazing. Everything, the magic that they've done with this, from the steering input to the lightweight clutch. I never thought deleting rear steer and slowing down the steering ratio would make a difference, but it just makes it so special.
Yeah, it's one of those things where everything Porsche have changed on this. We're now thinking, oh, actually, did we need rear steering? And why didn't every Porsche have a lightweight flywheel? Why weren't Porsches always like this? So my goal, 100%, is now the ST. Whether that'll happen or not, I don't know.
The fact that every turn on these back twisty roads that you have to give it a little bit more steering, and so it engages you just a little bit more.
It does, yeah.
Normally, like in the RS or in the GT3, it's like so precise. This is still precise, but you have so much. It feels so much more engaging with how much you actually have to turn to get around the corner.
Yeah, I have to admit, I'm having more fun in this than my GT3 RS. I love my GT3 RS, especially the 991 platform, especially the 991 interior. Still is my favorite. I prefer the 991 interior over the 992.
I agree.
But fun-wise, especially on a road, you know, with speed limits and so on, 100% this is more fun. And I am busy, I'm doing more, I'm thinking more. So yeah, for me it's definitely time to own a manual Porsche, I think. But the problem is, now I've driven this ST, you know, it's set my bar so high.
Yeah, I was afraid I was going to be disappointed, like with everything that I've been reading about, and what they had talked about it being, and it is with having the GT3 RS. Like, did I really need this? Was it just something I wanted? And I would be willing to give up the 3RS without any question. Yeah. Like, this and the 993 in the garage are perfect together.
Perfect, yeah, 100%. If I could choose between this and a 992 RS, this 100%. But it's also more expensive, you know, it's not, you can't simply say, oh, I take one of these instead of a 992 RS, because this is a much more expensive car. So in Switzerland, I think there's none on the market at the moment. I think they are going to be around 450,000 Swiss franc. But as you said, in the States, they are going
for as high as
$700,000 on the market, which is absolutely crazy. It makes the Swiss prices seem like a bargain.
This road is so good.
Yeah, it's a cool road. I mean, I'm driving this road since the start of my YouTube channel. It is the official Cars with Luke test track. My very first impression, my very first feeling was just, yes, I have to have one. It's better than anything else that I've driven yet.
I agree. I mean, it's, of any of the modern Porsches, this is hands down the best, engaging wise.
Yeah, and it's so special because although it is, you know, quite a mad machine, at the same time it's completely daily usable. I'm not sure how Porsche managed to get that balance so well that, as you've seen, you've just done 3,300 kilometers in the last week.
Yeah.
And it's completely on one side relaxing and easy to drive. On the other side, it's the most exciting, exhilarating experience I've had in a road-going GT car, especially stock.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the fact that it sounds like this from factory. I mean, Porsche, I will forever love you for that you continue to make these fantastic sounding cars in 2024, 2025. So this is my exhaust testing wall. And I'm very excited about this ST on the exhaust test wall. Let's see what it sounds like. I give that a 10 out of 10.
Yep.
Especially bearing in mind it's stock. Not to forget that. The downshifts are just, they are the most satisfying downshift, which I thought, to be honest, I had in my GT3 RS with the titanium exhaust, but this, the way it kicks up because of the single mass flywheel,
you immediately notice how crisp
it's so crisp.
Easy revving the car is.
It's the most crisp experience I've ever had, from the gear change to the clutch to the flywheel, the way it revs, the steering. It honestly, absolutely buzzing from driving this car. I just hope that more people use them like you. So, as you may have seen, obviously we're driving in winter now. We've got the winter wheels on.
Yep.
So originally the ST comes with magnesium wheels, which you have also in silver, which are going to look fantastic. Obviously, Brian will put them on when the car is back over in Texas. And then you can fit the winter tyres on, the Porsche approved winter tyres, which you can't fit on the original wheels because they're too wide.
Right.
So winter setup now, I think we are the first people to be driving this in the snow. I've definitely not seen anyone with an ST in the snow yet.
No, not yet.
And you know, Brian is just using the car, and honestly, more people need to do this. I mean, come on. That is absolutely
And you never get
magic.
tired of it.
Never, never, ever. It's perfect. Dare I say, is it perfect? I think, what is perfection, but...
As far as we know today, right now, this is it.
Right?
Yeah, I mean...
I mean, I definitely can't fault it, that's for sure. It's... Maybe I could fault the price because I can't afford one, but otherwise, the car is just... Oh, it hits every single spot. The car is that good. I'm willing to fly out to Texas that I can just drive it again out there. It really is that good. Now, I know a couple of people that have already bought them in Switzerland that have them, and sadly, the majority of people that have one are just going to use it as an investment, as a trading tool, especially in Switzerland. Switzerland is really bad for this. We have some incredible cars in Switzerland and they're just not driven. It's just only about trading. So if you are getting an ST, please go drive it.
You can drive it everywhere, in the rain,
Everywhere.
in the snow.
Yeah.
I mean, think about yesterday. We're in all the snow and rutted snow and everything,
Yeah.
and it goes everywhere.
It really does go everywhere. Because I've always talked about short gear ratios, which is why I liked my RS.
Yep.
Because it allowed me to have much more fun. I was doing more changing gear more often, and especially on public roads with speed limits, short gear ratios are so important. And this is just the perfect combination of everything together. It really is that good. I just thought to myself, I'm not going that fast. And I just remembered Brian has the speedo in miles per hour.
Yeah.
Whoops. So let's not calculate what that was. Best downshifts ever experienced.
Yep.
It really does feel light. I mean, it really feels lighter than my GT3 RS. Do you know what the weight is?
US wise, 3,000 pounds.
Gear knob is also a bit shorter.
Yeah. You wouldn't think that a centimeter shorter would make a difference.
Apparently it does.
But you can really feel it.
Yeah, it's really, I noticed it. It's like, hey, this really feels different down here.
Just creates that moment of just that little bit extra reach.
Yeah,
and, you know, all these little different details that they create engagement.
Yes, I guess it would be the best car I've driven of 2024. Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
So good.